Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Excel-VBA Expert. In today's video, we are going to do something new today. So far I have been teaching you about Excel, VBA, SQL, Power BI, and some video I also made on the Python as well. So in this video, actually the work which we have done in the past, okay, using VBA, that's what actually we are going to do with the Python. But Python we will execute, but from Excel using VBA. So here we are going to learn, we are going to use the three combination Excel, Python, and VBA, and we will use these three things, okay, to make the work faster and to make the work some impactful, right? So when I will click here, okay, it will ask me now what it has done. Okay, I am just executing the Python file. So it says please enter the path of file from which you want to consolidate your data. For example, I do have my one workbook here. Okay, let me show you. So this is the data consolidation, okay, the code which I am running, okay, using the VBA. So in this particular workbook I do have multiple sheets. So whenever I will give the path of any workbook, for example, so far I just want to consolidate all the worksheet of this particular workbook. So what I can do, I just copied it and pasting it here. When I will press enter, it will tell me now please enter the folder. My data now has been consolidated, okay, within a second. It says that please enter the folder where you want to save your workbook. So let me save in the existing folder. I'm removing the file name. Enter. Now it says please keep your file name, my data. Enter. It says there is some problem. Please enter the file. I said that my data. It says what is the problem? No. Let me execute it again. Okay. Let me execute it again. I think there is some problem happened. It says data1.xlx, right? So let's again execute it. I'm just pasting the file name, okay, enter. There's some problem. Let me right click again and go back and take the security, just copy the path and pasting it here. No, it says document or something. No. So what we can do, we can simply again run this code, and it says please enter the file, okay, C user enter. Okay, now work folder name, folder path where I want to save it. So simple enter, file name my data, enter, save. So now it has worked. I think we were doing some mistake. Now my separate workbook has been exported, okay, into the same folder. Let me open and show you that how my data is look like. So when I have opened it, so it says that your data now has been consolidated with the sheet name. So whatever, so these are 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8 worksheet data now has been consolidated, and I also have updated this sheet name for my reference so that I can have a look, okay, which data belongs to the which sheet, and that's how it works. So this is the automation how we can do, okay, with the Python, with VBA, with Excel and everything. Let's start to do it quickly, okay, from the scratch. So what we can do, let me open the CMD first. I am opening Jupyter notebook. Now this will help me to have my Jupyter notebook where I can write my code. So I want to save my code in the desktop, in AI and the codes. Here I want to give the name of my file as let me save this particular the editor, the file with the name of Excel, okay, and rename. So the first important thing, whenever we need to work with the data in the Python especially, so here is the most powerful the library is the pandas library. So let's import pandas, okay, spd. Let me execute it. I have executed. My pandas library now has been imported. We have imported here. Now let's start writing the code. So what we can do, simple, file name, input, please enter the path of your file which you want to consolidate. Consolidate. Simple. Okay. Next thing. Okay, I would like to import it. pd dot data, not read Excel, and file name. Simple. File name, which means this file name. After that, what I want is txt. Okay, this is the list name. Now what we can do, dt1 pd dot data frame, and I don't want in to read it. Okay, with the read Excel file. Actually, what happens whenever we need to consolidate, for example, the read Excel we can work when we need to work when we need to work on one and two and couple of a sheet. But when we don't know the how many sheets are there, then in those scenarios what happens, we need to work with the .excel file. This will help us to work with the loops easily. Okay, that's why I just replace the Excel file with the read underscore Excel. Okay, and after that I'm running my loop for x in dt sheet name, dt, just wait, I am pressing okay, for x in dt dot sheet name. Okay, now after that txt dot dt dot parse x, and after that I would like to have my one additional column which will denote, which will indicates us that data belongs to the which sheet. So that's what actually we are adding the one column, sheet name. Okay, sheet name will be your x. Okay, and after that I would like to have my data into dt1, the blank data frame which we have created, right? And after that dt1 pd dot concate. Okay, dt1 txt. If you want index you can, but I don't want, just let's leave it for the time being. My data, this will help me to consolidate my data. Now I would like to save that as well. So folder input, please enter the folder path where you want to save your file. After that file name, input, please enter the file name which you wish to keep. After that dt1 to Excel, I'm exporting it, file name. Okay, file name. And where I would like to save, I would like to save here in the same folder, folder. After that file name, okay, and the xlx. You can also remove your index equal to false and print data has been saved. So this will help me. Now for example, I'm executing it manual by pressing alt enter. It says there is some mistake. Let me show this. Okay. Press alt enter. It is asking please enter the path of your file. Let me test this code. Really, is it working or not? So let me go back to the folder and let me again right click and have the file, have the security option and copy the path. And after that just simple paste it. It says please enter the folder path. I would like to have the same folder. Enter. It says file name. I said my data. Enter. It says data has been saved. Let me see. Really my data has been saved. My data.xlx. Look, my data looks like absolutely great, which means that we are successfully able to consolidate the data from any workbook, okay, using these small code. And this only is taking hardly 5 seconds to do your work. So now how we can, because see, I don't want the user to come, I don't want to give this code to the user, go and just run it manual. I don't want that to be happen. So what I would like to do that first, my already this file, this python.py file already saved in the Excel by the name of Excel. So let me show you where it is stored. It says Python AI and code Excel. So it's still, when you will look at, so this extension name is not a py, we need to convert that into the py. So for that I do have one code, which is this one, Jupyter np convert to script. Let me copy that. After that, let me open the cmd command. As soon as, not cmd, prompt, okay, command prompt, just open that, simple, just paste that. So you have to replace this path with your file name. So till AI and till codes, everything is same. Now what exactly we need to do, we need to just change the name. It says Excel, that's it, and enter. As soon as I press enter, now this this particular file, okay, where we have written the code, that will be converting into the py file. So let me show you that. So here, earlier this file was not showing here, so now my file is showing here by the name of excel.py. So after that, what I can do, I can close that. Okay, I also can close that. Everything is done. Now the time is to take one any button in the Excel where we can store our code. Simple. Okay, and execute Python code. Press Alt F11. Already I have that. So simple sub procedure question number 2 shell. After that, cmd dot execute, okay, k, and here after that Python, and just you have to give that particular file path. Okay, this one which we converted, go in the security, just copy that, simple, copy that, and go back to the VBA editor, paste that, and after that what you need to do, VB normal focus, that's it. And after that, what you need to do, you just need to assign that particular question number 2, okay, into this object. Just save it. Okay, now let me close that. Let me close this, and let me close this as well. Okay, now this is very simple. What we have done, we have written the code into the Python editor and we save that. Okay, and after that, what we are doing, that we are running that particular Python code, okay, in the Excel using VBA. Let me click on it. As soon as I click, it is telling me that please enter your file which you want to consolidate. Again, let me have that particular file data and go in the security, just copy that, make sure no mistakes in the spelling. Okay, enter, and after that it says my data now has been consolidated, okay, within a second. Now it says that please enter the folder path where you want to save your file. So I would like to save my file into the existing folder. Enter. It says that please keep your file name. I said master data. Enter. Okay, my data has been saved. Let me see. Really, you look amazing. You look very amazing. Okay, now let me try it on another file as well. So let me see where I do have my files. If I do have some files that I can manage. No, data, offline. Let me have some file here. Okay, VBA, let me have some data here. No, I don't have that. I just want to execute it on another file as well. So what we can do, we can simply have, I do have some data here in the dt.xx. I do have month on month some name, look, month on month data I do have. I want to consolidate now this particular file. Right click, go in the security and just copy the path of the file and go back to your Excel and click here. Now just paste that, enter. It says okay, I would like to have into the desktop. File name is month data, enter. Data has been saved. Let me see whether my data has been saved on the desktop or not. Month data, absolutely right. Now we are able to see our consolidated data and month on month data. Look, so how amazing it is, okay, to having the data within a second. Okay, so it is also very easy, because see, the code you can write, but how you are just keeping that, okay, in front of the user who has no knowledge of the code, how you are giving that particular product and automation. Okay, and handover is the most important thing, right? You cannot give a code to the people and people will keep on executing manual. No. So here when you are clicking on the button, but the user is not aware of what exactly is going behind this object, right? And that's how I think we should always develop the automation. Again, this is how that we will keep on learning the more things in the Python as well from the today onwards. All right, so thank you so much everyone for watching the video. Thanks a lot.